Menards again, getting some drywall. Boys and I are exploring while we're getting the drywall loaded into the truck. Hey boys, here we go. We're up here on the second floor at Menards. I like this place, it's set up pretty cool. Ooh, buddy, was that a bear to get unloaded. We had trouble getting the forks under the drywall, but we did it. We did get all of the insulation stapled down. Everything is in all the way around. Now we're going to be putting in drywall. I'm now looking forward to today's work that we have cut out for us. But as you can see on our first piece of drywall, James already has it marked where the outlets and receptacles are going to be, so we're going to cut those out and get our first piece put up. Whoa, that was fast. Cool. First one is in. You can see all the screws too. Putting in number 2. These are 12-foot pieces of drywall. We wanted to do giant pieces so that it would be less to actually finish. But these suckers, kind of heavy and hard to work with. Not for him, but for me, the weak one. This just makes it faster for someone like me who's not a construction guru to screw the drywall in. It's easy to start going crooked and actually miss the studs. So you just put your top screw in where you can see the stud, and then you take your level and you just put it on there where it's level, and then zoop, mark a line, and then you can quickly, without even looking to try to see where the stud is and stay in line, just zoop, 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 throw your screws in there. James taught me that, and it's pretty smart. All the drywall in the movie theater is up. Looks fantastic. Next, tomorrow, over here behind all of this insulation, back over in there, we are going to build a door here. So we'll leave that because that's going to be storage with a custom built door. But over here, we do need to put the drywall tomorrow. Look at it from this angle. It's going to look great. I like the progress that we made today. So we just got home from church today, and James made a lot of progress on the basement yesterday when I was at work, and unfortunately he didn't record any of it, but he did a lot of really intricate drywall and framing work underneath the steps, so I'll take you guys inside and show you everything that he did. All right, we're heading down here to see what James is doing. Hi, babe. Okay, show me everything that you did yesterday.
Well, I didn't do a whole lot, but
Oh, stop. Gosh, Mr. Modest here. He's too humble. Okay.
well, I was watching 3 Kids yesterday, so
Yeah.
well, I just framed this out. We hadn't framed this just yet because I wasn't sure how I wanted this to look. So we're gonna actually have a newel post right here to cover this up. This was my concern. Here's how I was gonna make this look, but should have a newel post here. I may take this piece of drywall off. And then I just built framing around this and made this opening for a door here.
Okay. This really turned out nice because I wanted a custom built wood door there, but I didn't really know exactly how we were going to do it. But I love how this turned out because there could be a lot of storage in here, or I thought about making it like a little hideout for the kids. I don't know, but that's under there. Mm-hmm. And then obviously he got all this drywall put up.
As you can see, I left a gap so I could shove drywall down in the bottom here. I wanted to keep that the same as up top. And as you know, I did have to move all of this step out about a ½ inch to be able to center this out. They were, for some reason, pushed right against the framing over here. That's why you see that the drywall is cut short. But over here, I moved it so then I could shove drywall down in here. And this should end up looking nice once we trim it out and finish it out. But I had some weird cuts here, and I don't drywall, and just a DIYer, but this is what I've done. So I'll have to tape some stuff up and make that look nice once we finish it.
And you got this done too.
Oh yeah.
Show them the back side of this.
So I had to add a 2x4 down here, and I did that because of how we are going to put a trim piece across the top all the way around this room for some accent lighting.
Which will make sense once we get it in.
So I did have to drop this down to 2x4, which was no big deal, and put some drywall on that. So, and then I had to add a little 1.5 inch piece here, which will be finished in as well. So.
I'm loving the progress. Let's finish putting the drywall on this area next.
Yep.
This area is officially done. Now we're gonna move on to the beam, which is gonna be drywall. And I know this is probably common sense to most people that do construction or have like finished their own basement, but the last thing that James just cut is right here. There always has to be a drywall catch. That's what James calls it, at least. And that's just for you to attach the drywall. So if we didn't have that little piece of wood there, we wouldn't be able to attach the end of the drywall that's going to be going on the bottom of this. So just anywhere you need to put a screw before you put your drywall up, make sure there's something to attach it to. All right, let's move on to this next part. First piece is cut for the beam. Whew. Almost got me in the head there.
All right, I need my stool and some screws.
Okay. we got this first side done. Now we're gonna actually wrap the beam in drywall because we'll need the sides of the drywall to be on before we can put this bottom part on. So we'll do the post, and then we'll do the other side of the beam, and then we'll do the bottom of the beam.
All right, there it is. There's a column.
Oh gosh, okay, there it is. You heard him. Oh Lord. All right, now we'll finish. Yeah, whatever the heck that thing is. We're tired. Let's go. So we did get all the beam done. Looking fantastic. Looks great. Loving this progress. Look at all that. And James is now working on the bathroom. It's got some of the stuff put in. Some over there. Let's check the inside of it.
I made a huge mistake. Yeah.
Oh, is that your mistake?
Yeah. Well, I was really, more or less, I was just practicing, cutting my holes out. And so I wanted to put one here. And then I moved it over to here just to, make sure.
Oh, goodness. In other words, you mismeasured because you were going too fast. That's right. So we got some drywall in here. In the bathroom. So he got more drywall put in here on the recessed part of this wall. And then he got this tiny little slip. And then he put in that board for a drywall hanger, just that little piece of 2x4 right here. And then now he's cutting this wonky piece of drywall to this section. And then we'll get that put in. And then he also put the piece of drywall there and there, because that's the front of where the bath and shower will be.
The rest of that over here is going to be concrete too.
Of course, because we're going to tile the bathtub and shower area.
Yep.
Now explain what you do have to do with this electric
We
here.
don't want to put any drywall on this just yet because I still have to run a couple 14-2 Romex cable up to the light for the bathroom and also for the fart fan. So which I don't have that fan yet. Once we get that fan, I'll install that, but I can just run the wire temporarily, and then that way I can go ahead and finish the drywall. There's going to be a drop ceiling in there. Got to do some research on moisture resistant drop ceiling, and I don't want it to be that that nasty looking stuff. So we'll do some research there. We may end up doing something different in here eventually, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Okay.